Okay, so today I wanted to talk about a topic that it can be a little bit controversial depending on how you say it. I get this asked a lot. Why am I waiting until marriage? And no, it's not because my parents told me so or how I was raised. I just simply don't want to, and I choose to live this way. Well, honestly, there's a lot into it more than that. I think from a very young age, I do set standards for myself. I would tell people that I will not be dating early, or I'm probably gonna date until I get to college, settle down with everything in my mind, graduate high school, or find what career I want to be in. I tend to prioritize things. First of all, I know myself. I know that I am not perfect. There are flaws that I understand. I am just that type of person where I spend a lot of time and years figuring out who I am first. And I know myself and I value myself. I know how I get attached to people. I know intimacy isn't just physical for me. And I know that I would have a hard time walking away from the relationship if it gets unhealthy or out of hand. And how I experience love differently from most of my peers is that I tend to spend a lot of time analyze myself and my feelings while I'm with that person. I would talk to this guy and also at the same time considering all of the things that he done to me or what he said or how I feel when I'm with him. Young people that are my age, they tend to walk into love very quickly, very emotional, which is great because you get to live in that present. You don't need to think about the future or the past. For me, I am very future oriented. My friends would often tell me that you just gotta go out there and experience it. You're young, you're supposed to be stupid, make dumb decisions. You only live once, do whatever you can now. Like, have heartbreaks is part of humans. And I agree, honestly. But for me, I prefer finding out who I am first fully before getting into a relationship because I believe it will benefit me in the future and also benefiting that person too. People would ask me, what if you regret waiting? I'd say, what if I regret not waiting? Because nobody talks about this side. Every choice has its risk, and I am choosing the risk that I am okay with, and I can work with that risk. And I will firmly always believe that standards aren't made to be easy. I believe that a standard would naturally eliminate people who aren't fit to stay in your life. I lower a standards that meant to protect me. I respect all kinds of aspects. I'm not saying everyone should wait because it's something that I think works for me. It's really up to you and it's your standards. But I do want to speak up because there's girls out there who are like me and have even higher standards than me. And there might be people who is around them telling them to rethink it, just live your life, YOLO, whatever it is. Don't lower your standards. Like, genuinely, you are speaking for yourself, and sometimes you would doubt your thinking, you would doubt your thoughts, but if you felt something that is meant for you, then you should not lower it. And if you're waiting to, don't let people make you feel that you're weird. You're not boring, you're not slow, you're not immature. I feel like that's the most mature thing that you can do, is that you live up to your standards. And it's just so weird that whenever I say this to the guys I talk to, they would say that, I guess you're a traditional type girl. I guess you were raised different. I'm like, what the fuck? It's just like a standard that I set for myself to filter out guys like you, honestly. It's such a good filter that you set out for yourself. Just imagine this. You're talking to someone, you think that they're sweet, they like you, they buy you stuff, they take you out, they pay for things, and they say all this right thing. They give out good morning texts and they do all of the right things that you could ever ask for a boyfriend, right? And then all of a sudden, you need to move to the part where you guys need to figure out who you are and getting to know each other and set standards. How would a relationship work if you guys don't set out standards for each other? If you set out boundaries, it will let the guy know that you have boundaries, and if you don't fuck with it, then walk away. I don't care how good you are, but I feel like if I say that I'm gonna stay a virgin until I get married, or I'm not gonna have sex until I get married, and then you suddenly switch to a complete different person, it's literally like a filter. Like, trust me, girls, if you set out your standards from the early on, it will save you so much time. I'm not saying that you say that for standards. It's not only not having sex gonna be like a sole standard for you, but it could be like, oh, I don't like it when things moving too fast. I only want to have sex when I'm in a relationship. I don't do casual things. So when the guys who in your eyes right now are like a 10 out of 10, when they hear that, they're probably going to show you the true color or what they actually think or what they actually want. And at the end of the day, it's just my personal standards. I'm not here to tell everyone how they should live, and I don't think my choices make me better than anyone. But if you're someone who's questioning your standards just because someone doesn't understand them, I just hope that you don't give in just to fit in. Standards aren't there to make everyone like you. They are there to help you find the person who are truly aligned with you.